Hello, Aaron Martinez. It's Flo with My Amazon Guy. I'd like to provide you with a free audit of your listing on Amazon. We are a full-service Seller Central agency, and my team has identified 3 key areas where you will be able to drive more traffic to your listing and be able to convert those folks once they arrive on your listing. You know, there's really only 2 ways to sell more products on Amazon. That's 1, drive more traffic, and 2, convert that traffic too. So with your permission, I'll dive right in. My goal here is to attract your attention enough that we might be able to jump on a free 30-minute consultation to tell you how we can help you sell more in 2022. But let's dive right into the listing, and if you don't mind, let's take a look under the hood of your listing to start off. This is a tool called Cerebro. It allows us to see that right now, as far as sponsored keywords, these are the words that you're paying Amazon. Right now you aren't. You obviously don't believe in a pay-per-click strategy, but I'm going to show you some opportunities where you might be able to utilize one effectively without spending a lot of money. Next is your organic keywords. Now these are important because these you don't pay Amazon for additional. This is derived by just a well-optimized listing. These are what Amazon and Google are reading just on the based things you do, such as bullet points, titles, descriptions, and of course your A+ content. But right now we have identified, based on your competitors out there, sort of reverse engineering what they're doing effectively, that you actually have the opportunity to be indexing for 6,000 to 7,000 keywords. And I'll show you an example. Here's a unrelated product. One of the products we represent are funny wine glasses on the internet. You can see here with the different types of funny wine glasses. We have, like you, the different infographics, informative videos. But this is where we start to use this A+ content too. We have a From the Brand story where we have an opportunity to tell the moms, the product brand is called Momster, about the wine glasses that are available. We use a lot of search terms that are crawlable, but we also use some effective infographics too to help tell our story. You can see here some of the shark, the mama shark glasses, very colorful, whimsical themes, but this is really the key. A lot of content here, and we have some nice faces there of the people too. So with all of this quality content, take a look under the hood of our listing. We are currently indexing for over 6,000 organic keywords. As far as the sponsored keywords, we're like yourself. We don't like throwing a lot of money to the wind. We'd rather optimize it by effective listings too. So as a result of having over 6,000 organic keywords, guess what? We're in the number 1, number 2 positions when people start searching for funny wine glasses. So here's how we can utilize it for you. The fact that you only have 1,000, let's take a look at what those words are specifically. You are currently only ranking in the number 1 spot for one particular search term, and that's total probiotics for dogs. Now, while that might be good, you can't beat being in the number 1 position organically. Look at the search volume though. Do you see how it says only 76? That's very low, and more concerning is the trend. It's on the downward trajectory, -14. That means less and less people are searching for this term, so soon you won't be in the number 1, you'll be in the number 2 position, but again, not the highest search volume. Take a look at here. From there, it drops way too soon. You're in the number 1 to 3 to 9 to 10. You know what 11 represents? That's page 2. People aren't digging that deep for probiotics for dogs. And so these search terms are somewhat irrelevant. And again, so I'll show you something exciting here. If this is the first top 10 words organically, let's take a look at below the fold on page 2 and beyond. That would be keywords 11 through 50. Now this is exciting here. Take a look. Look at the search volume for these terms between 11 and 50. 39,000, 25,000, 5,000. Here's what you need to do is pull some of these popular search terms into the top 10 so that you can start taking advantage of all these big numbers, and that is going to increase your traffic to your listings too. So that's done with an effective listing. So let's go back to your specific listing, and I'll show you the opportunities where we can begin. Number one, as far as your images, I want to commend you on high resolution images. Here's the thing that you are missing in all of your imagery, besides the video, is that human contact. I know you have the dogs there, and these are beautiful dogs, but studies show that when you include in your listing some humanization, actual faces of humans, you increase the engagement about by 40% too. Like in this case with the blouses, same pretty blouse, it's once we included the eye contact of human beings, and we always recommend this, and we've seen the results dramatically when because the dogs want to be happy, but you want to show the caring owners, and that's what you need. And by the way, your video is one of the best representations of this product here. I love the fact that it shows the happy pet owner. That dog just eats that up and loves it, and you show here that it's a powder and it's easy to administer to the dogs too. So a great video. Some of these elements, however, are missing in the photos, and as I scroll below here, that's also what's missing in some of your A+ content. You got to show that happy and caring a dog owner too, right next to their pet with a smile and stuff. So that's what I recommend first of all. Second, your title. You're not utilizing all of the character counts that you could within your title, and that's where they're going to get more of those organic keywords. You have a pretty good utilization of your bullet points. You're just not utilizing all 250 characters of the bullet points, and that's more where you can get the organics. This is a rough snapshot of your sales trend. You can see here that it's been not only pretty steady, but it's started to drop a little bit too. Now is a great time for you to implement a new strategy to increase traffic to your listings. This next tip you're going to find very exciting. Why? Because I can tell you, a frugal business owner, this isn't going to cost you a dime, but it's going to start helping you index for some of those valuable organic keywords. Behind every image on the internet is something that's called alt text, A-L-T. I'm going to turn my alt text viewer here. And alt text is read not by human beings, but by Google and Amazon. Let's take a look at yours. The first alt text behind this image says NWC, Naturals Pet Products. All right. This one says here, Total Biotics with Probiotics for cats and dogs. You are not utilizing by any means the 100 characters allowed to you behind each text for alt text. And I'll show you an example. Take a look at what competitors are doing with their alt text. It doesn't matter the size of the image, it matters the alt text behind it. Look at this. This is what's very searchable too. This is a representation of what 100 characters looks like. Now imagine implementing that back in all of your images too. That's going to help index for those keywords that we need, and it's going to do it within 48 hours too. So you're going to want to forward this to your design team. Let's turn off this alt text viewer. Let's get that corrected right away too, because that's really going to help you. And again, adding the imagery of the people there too. My last recommendation is to build out your A+ content more. You're off to a great start, but you don't have enough of the searchable terms here too. Just like I showed you with the funny wine glasses too. That's going to help you index, and that's the best way to increase that traffic. I'd like to tell you a little bit about My Amazon Guy. We are a full-service agency. We currently represent over 163 brands. As far as our Amazon employees, we currently have over 110 employees as well too. So there we go. Just needed to refresh the page. One thing I want to encourage you to do is check out our testimonials. We have hundreds of people that didn't just write on a napkin. They took the time to stand in front of the camera and tell you how we have helped them sell more products. My Amazon Guy is a full-service agency. We specialize in things like advertising, designs, refunds, trademarks. But really, our claim to fame is the 4 key core areas of our business model, and these no one can touch us on. The first half has to do with driving more traffic to your listing. We do that through effective and economical pay-per-click campaigns, as well as search engine optimizations of your listing. Second, through design and cataloging, we also increase the conversion of those folks who do visit your listing. This is our business model in a nutshell, but the most important thing I want to convey is that once you partner with My Amazon Guy, we never stop working on your search engine optimization. We're continually improving your designs with A/B split testing, the pay-per-click campaigns. We're always pulling those words that are just below the fold and the most popular search terms into the top 10. We do this to increase your traffic, your conversion, and your sales. I'd like to tell you about our founder. His name is Stephen Pope. He has one of the largest podcasts in this arena. Every week, people tune in to his podcast to find out how to fix some issues they have with their Amazon products, how to sell more, how to increase their search terms. He has over 800 how-to videos talking to people about just that. His process is very transparent, and if you are able to book that 30-minute consultation this week before Wednesday when Stephen leaves town, I'll make sure that he's on the call to help you and show you how we can help you sell more products in 2022. Again, it's Flo with My Amazon Guy. I will be reaching out to you, but please, let's schedule a quick call this week, and I'll talk to you soon.